Power Double Cubes, made from fermented soya and other selected ingredients for that deep flavor and quality that only Maggie brings to your dishes.
Absolutely delicious.
Get Maggie Double Cubes today. Me and Maggie, so good together.
Hey there, mums and dads. Did you know that some children are picky eaters and also do not get enough fruits and vegetables from their diet? Well Kid Baby and Infant Syrup is a food supplement from Vitabiotics that contains 14 vitamins and minerals, including vitamin C and zinc, as well as flaxseed oil, which supports brain development and all-round health. Well Kid Baby and Infant Tasty Syrup is for children 3 months to 5 years of age. Give your young ones a good start with Well Kid Baby and Infant from Vitabiotics UK. Available in pharmacies near you.
Bank 78, oh, my money elevate.
My people, una don't hear about the bank where everybody they yarn about? Bank 78. You want send money? That one na sharp. You need loan? Kia. No stress at all. Customer service inco, then go treat you like king, queen, plus including president join. He never finish With Bank 78, your savings good they work for you. You fit invest, grow your business and even open account for your pikin. Make the money start to grow from small. But what thing you go do? It easy pass pure water. Download Bank 78. Sign up. It don't finish My people, no form hard guy Download Bank 78 now. Make your better pass your better.
Bank 78, oh, my money elevate.
Win from over 80 million naira in cash and exciting prizes in the Golden Hunt promo.
This promo, there's no need for advert anymore.
Because
my mom alone can hunt down any gist. How much more 80 million naira in prizes with the whole family involved?
Naija, let the Golden Hunt begin. Just buy any Golden Morn Golden Hunt 30 gram or 45 gram promo pack. Look inside for a unique code and dial *8011*1# for a chance to win big. Promo ends April 15, 2026. Golden Morn. Make every day golden.
Etana PLC is proud to open our 21.52 billion naira rights issue, offering 978 million ordinary shares at 22 naira each. This capital raise is designed to strengthen our infrastructure and drive innovation across the energy sector. If you were a shareholder as of November 27, 2025, you are eligible to subscribe for 3 new shares for every 4 you own. The offer runs from January 12th through February 18th, 2026. Secure your position in Etana PLC and help us power the future of energy.
Start your day and have a good time.
Kivo Creamer.
Where you need to have the break time.
Kivo Creamer.
If not tea, Papa Garita.
Kivo Creamer. Kivo Creamer.
Learn boss-level gameplay on YouTube with MTN YouTube Buffet Bundle. Binge your favorite gameplays till you master every move. Enjoy play-along clips with your faves and challenge runs like never before till you become the numero uno of gaming. See more, be more, spend less. Get over 4 hours of YouTube streaming for just 250 naira or 10 hours for 600 naira on the MTN YouTube Buffet Bundle. Dial *312*800# to start today and go make a difference.
Guy, how far? You watch that game?
I did. Oh boy, that goal Hey.
Make I call you back. My airtime go soon finish. Sorry, I forget I get extra 3 minutes to talk.
I wonder why you hold a cut call. When na MTN better gist you dey use. Me, I still dey enjoy my free 2,100 airtime on top my new MTN SIM.
Yes, so get 3 minutes extra on MTN Better Gist. Text BG to 312 to collect your own awoof.
Dailies today on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
This is where it all connects, all in one place.
Federal government says it is willing to war on terrorism.
Our president is there. This promise will never come to pass.
That he feels somewhat insecure just by the measure of his money.
Most of us don't even know the nooks and crannies of Nigeria. If everybody die, which voice is going to speak?
Yes, and Weekday is one of the major actors in the demise of the PDP.
Getting judge case in Nigerian court is not possible.
The news, conversation, information, and more. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Dailies today on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info Lagos. Good morning to you. Welcome to the second part of Daily today. I'm Sheriff Quadry.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Jimi Disu.
Yes, you can watch this show on Facebook and on YouTube. Nigeria Info 99.3 is how you can watch. Lagos, let's begin. Vanguard newspaper front page story. Kaduna, names of 177 abducted worshippers revealed. The story is on page 5.
Okay, this is about the latest development.
The names are even on the front. They're listed here.
They're listed.
They're listed here on the front page. Yes. About 40 of them already on the front page.
On the front page, and the names were written on a piece of paper produced by the Vanguard on the inside. And it says that 177 were abducted, 11 escaped. Says CSWN, the group rules. The police situation confirms abduction. Attack occurred 1 week after 2.6 million ransom was paid for release of some of the villagers. The sources. Rights group accused security agents of blocking access. Abduction horrific, says a U.S. lawmaker. And then another unfortunate incident, says Obi. And then Hayab Northern Khan says why he insists the attack happened. Of course, you all know the controversy that has gone with this. Honestly, my guts, my inner feeling tells me that there's some element of racketeering and varied interest going on in these things. Not to say that they don't exist, but apparently a lot of racketeering, a lot of interest, and there's a lot of, it appears, money to be made from some of these things, and it behoves of government to string all the pieces together and come up, which I doubt if they have the capacity to do, because part of the interest would also lie in very strong participants in government. Yes, when you hear, for example, that a PR contract has been given to a lobby agency or a PR agency in the US for millions of dollars, then you can begin to piece together some of the varied interests that are involved in this thing. And the last thing one wants is to be listed as somebody who added impetus in terms of news and so on to what is going on. It is also what you need to take everything, you need to give it a second thought before you absorb it. There's a lot of information manipulation going on, and I think that is what has brought about producing a list, because the people are now beginning to doubt the authenticity of some of these stories. But you have the list here. The full list of kidnapped persons is here, and I think it's an ongoing incident. I will see where all this is going to end. By tomorrow, we'll have something else to tell you. I'm sure about that.
Yes, indeed. Let's go to our next story this morning on page 2 of the Punch newspaper. Alleged terror financing, Malami faces long detention as DSS intensifies investigation.
Okay, so Shehu Malami was first of all arrested for suspected corrupt practices, and on being granted bail, rather, he found himself with the DSS. So Malami is in for, remember, himself, his wife, and his son. And he says, the story here says that 12 days after he had been granted bail, he perfected his bail and was leaving the correctional center when the DSS picked him up. The Punch gathered that the ex-AGF might not be released anytime soon, as investigation may take months. So what is it all now with the DSS? The Punch says that there are several issues he's being questioned on. One of them is the handling of the terrorism financiers list released by the UAE in 2021 and some terror financiers during his time as the AGF. You know, they were told about the list. So this investigation will take a very long time, and I'm not sure it'll be released anytime soon. So the Punch goes into the history of the 2021 list, which included some names I'm not too familiar with here: Abdurrahman Ado, Musa, Saliu, Yusuf, Adamu, and a whole host of others. So another source said Malami is also being questioned about an arms cache allegedly found in his Kebbi home, as well as terrorism and terrorism financing petitions against him. Now, what is an arms cache, you might wonder, if you think that is one kind of gun. No. An arms cache means that a large container or whatever of arms. So, and I don't know if he would be saying that it's for his protection. A cache would be something like 50 items or something like that at the barest minimum. So he's also being probed like that. He says an arms found in his Kebbi home. Beyond this, there are several petitions against him, bordering on alleged terrorism financing and serious offenses globally. So that is what is being questioned about. You will remember that some properties that are alleged to be owned by him have been seized by the federal government in the interim. And I think what usually happens is that they put out a court order to say anybody who lays claim to any of these properties within the next 30 days should come, and if nobody shows up, it gets forfeited. You remember, for example, the 700 properties that were alleged to be owned by Godi, who at one time wanted to be president. Dear. But there's a Yoruba proverb, the Yoruba proverb, and I want you to take it back. I'll try and translate. If I can't, I'll ask Mr. Quadry. That's it. Before we get into the meaning that we are only seeing we are seeing today's own. We don't know what tomorrow will tell about those who are in government today. It's a spiral. Okay? By the time this government leaves, whenever it does, 2-3 years later, you'll be hearing some stories that will totally confound you. So Nigeria is what I will call a revolving drama,
Well, what I'd like to ask regarding this Malami story is when you read about the list, when he was the Attorney General of the Federation, are they saying that he is on the list, or how he handled the names on the list?
I think they are implying that he concealed and provided protection for those on the list.
So they know those on the list?
They know those on the list.
Why are they not telling us who are those on the list?
That is the ones I want to pick, whatever. That's their own brief is to pick him up and charge him for...
My question is, the way they are making this drama and everything public, whatever, about Malami's situation, since they have the list, why can't they treat the names of the list this way?
But why are you asking me now? I'm not a member of the APC. I'm not a member of the armed forces. Really, we don't have that. Or what do we have? I'm not a member of the presidency. That's why. See, Sheriff, I'm sure by now you should have known me for 6 years. That every word I mention is pregnant with meaning. That's why I say that Nigeria is a revolving door. You understand? It's turn by turn. One question I'd like to ask is, if Malami had been a strong member of the APC and not the ADC, would this have happened? It's just a question. And it has nothing to do with trying to exonerate him. Do you understand what
Yes,
I'm
I do.
Yes,
I do.
Wait, when this government will leave one day, then you will begin to hear other stories. And that's a very pertinent question that you asked. Okay, these people that you listen, where are they now?
We're going to go to the Metro page quickly.
Yes, we're going to the Metro page because there were 3 stories. We could have taken them individually, but so that we can move very quickly, we're taking them on the Metro page. The first one is the story about the Anthony Joshua driver, the trial of the driver who drove the vehicle that in which his 2 associates were killed. His case came up yesterday, and it was granted bail. But still, we don't know. I still don't know how this prosecution is going on without somebody answering the question who owned the vehicle, whether it belonged to an agency or it was Anthony Joshua's personal vehicle. Because if it was Anthony Joshua's personal vehicle, he too should be held responsible for giving his car to a driver who didn't have a license. Except you want to tell me that the driver is the owner of the vehicle. Do you get my point? So that would be interesting to see. There's another interesting story here about the Ogun pastor who was making videos about the bad roads in Ogun.
Oh, yes. I saw
by the
that.
DSS. I'm a bit disappointed, except there's something more, because it was released. The story says the DSS frees Ogun pastor associates after public outcry. So the DSS that I know, the current DSS that I know, I am sure they must have more than a reason that I know for having got involved in this. Otherwise, it will be sheer politics. If a man is doing a video about the bad roads, why do you have to pick him up and keep him? He was kept for a few days. Then from public outcry, you release him. If you wanted him to come every day, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so gentlemen, we'll continue our discussion tomorrow. But people should be, especially politicians have to be very, very careful with this kind of enforcement and hiding under the cyberbullying or whatever act. That I said, except the DSS would now come up with something that, and I think they need to explain to the public what actually happened here. I suspect that the Ogun State governor is getting very, very sensitive about the flack he's getting, but he needs to manage it that in a way that it doesn't create more problem for him, because there's also the issue of the other lady who took him to the cleaners. What's her name again? There was public Adetun or something like that. Who took him to the cleaners. In the case of hers, the last report I heard was that she was supposed to turn up at the police, and she didn't. She sent in a medical report. The police, Nigeria is a very funny country. The police were able to visited the doctor who signed the report. They were able to get the doctor to confess that the report was false, and then charge the doctor to a magistrate's court. And it says, according to them, that the woman is alive. Dapo Abiodun is wounded. There's no doubt about it. But he needs to be careful how he goes about these things and shouldn't allow himself to be railroaded. If he goes about it carefully, he'll come out as clean as a whistle, hopefully. That's my advice to him. Then the third story here that made me, get is the story about Mrs. Oprah Benson, who was declared missing initially, but later on, Bimbo, who is her stepdaughter, who incidentally was my classmate in Unilag, and who incidentally is the wife of Cardoso, the CBN governor, and I brought her to statement and said, she's a Liberian. That she was in Liberia, and she's how old is she? She's over 90. But Bimbo, in a statement, claims that when she spoke to her, Auntie said that she was in Lagos. So the question is, how a 90-year-old, woman would have been able to cross the border flights, except she did it with the connivance of certain persons. And I think that maybe, I don't know how the family is going to take it, but I think that there's a need to get that established. I think that by the time somebody becomes 90, the family has to be fully responsible for movement and so on, and so forth.
Right.
But I'm glad to tell you that Mrs. Oprah Benson is not missing. Rather, she's in Lagos. She's in Liberia.
She's in Liberia. Not in Lagos.
Not in Lagos.
Okay.
It was a big alarm that was raised when they had she was missing,
Let's go to our next story. This story is in the Vanguard newspaper, page 10. Okay. I'm seeing some other stories there, but let's just take this one. Lagos resumes Lekki Ekwe Express way repairs after festive break.
Well, this is an announcement for the people in my constituency. Because I'm the acting honorable.
Yeah, you people have Coastal Road now.
We have Coastal Road, yes. Why not? What is funny is that a lot of people held people like us, and they said that you criticize the Coastal Road. Share you see now. If you said you are building a road to go on the Coastal Road just to end at Ekpe, nobody would say. But to say the criticism of that project is you want to build a road from here down to Calabar over 1 trillion without bidding. Don't let's go into that. So, critics should get this very, very clear. And when you say we shouldn't take the road, whatever, it's our money.
It's our money.
Always forget that it's our money. It's not the government's money. It's not the APC money. It's our money. But anyway, as good news is that rehabilitation works on the express have started. And therefore, residents should know that. Which other story do you see here? The Igboho story.
Yes.
I just decided not to get involved in this.
Okay.
Because Igboho says to Alaafin and Olubadan, focus on tackling insecurity, not chairmanship tussle. Igboho just slipped back into the country. How he did it, we don't know. And it's part of what I say about, anyway, don't let's go there. I deliberately just ignored the story. See, in the world generally now, everybody is looking for an opportunity for two things: to make themselves relevant and to make a lot of money. And if you think it out very, very well, there's a lot of money to be made. Even these killings now have been highly politicized. And they've been highly, let me use a word, economized.
It's an economy, yes, you're right.
It's an economy. The killings going on, the kidnappings, everything, the crisis, top to bottom. At country, it becomes a disaster. Like what is going on in Makoko. Governor Sowolu was on radio saying that, it's those under the high tension cable. Why did you allow these people stay under the high tension, whatever, for so long? Why? So by the time, again, there's a lot of money to be made. Like he said, there's so many grants and things that people have been latching on and made a lot of money out of the Makoko people. But I'm going to plead with some of them. I don't know how you would want to live under high tension cable in water. It's a disaster waiting to happen. It's a complete disaster waiting to happen. Of course, I acknowledge that all other constitutions have now gone into the advocacy to clean up the place. But so we need to be careful. I think the government might need to set up very quickly a very small and compact body to go around the state and all these and first of all to ensure that planning permits are taken. I don't know how we do it. It's a 3-bedroom flat. Before you know it, there are 8 shops in the flat, many doors, many toilet facilities, wires, name it. What about the weight that the building itself is carrying? So, Mr. What's his name now? Mr. Hamed Anima Shaun, who said there is nothing thinking what you are thinking. We are the ones who are irresponsible in the first instance by putting our lives in danger. And even people who go, I haven't been to Balogun now for close to 10 years. I don't even go anywhere near it. Because I know that I don't need to be told that looking at it is a disaster waiting to happen. This is not my portion thing. It's a reality. It's a reality. Well, it's not my own portion to pass the place.
I was at Computer Village. I think last month in December. I think it was in December that or November. I'm not sure again. You know, and you needed to see the crowd.
Wow, you're telling me?
You needed
You're
to
telling
see
me?
the
And it's a residential area. Some people, there are still people who live within Computer Village. If they don't go out by 6 o'clock with their car in the morning, they're not going out for the day.
So I have another angle to this, right? And my other angle is, do we have the time? Is the relocation plan of Computer Village. So I'm thinking in my head, that kind of crowd means one thing to me: economy, commerce, business.
Yes.
What will the relocation do to such an ecosystem? Because it's an ecosystem. What will relocation do to such a place? Is it to relocate them or to reorganize them?
I think a bit of both. But you have to relocate them because the place was built at ab initio for residential living. We had friends, I had to think they are my friends, when we were in like Benite, they have a place there. We used to go to what has now become Computer Village. Fela's Shrine was in one remote part of it. The part that headed from Fela's Shrine, you just come out and you're on the main road. What's it? I didn't know what's the name of that street. But Computer Village was highly residential. Highly residential. And over time, you have turned 3-bedroom flats into plazas of only God knows how many shops. And it's a disaster. All kinds of tech is a disaster waiting to happen. And not just Balogun is another one. Balogun, as far as I'm concerned, should be shut down. If we can, we should shut it down, get back to regulation. Anybody who cannot afford it, look for somewhere else for them to. You can't continue like this. You can't continue. It's because we don't put a premium on Nigerian lives. We put money above.
Money first. Above everything.
All this money that I've invested, where will they go? That's our own consideration.
That's what I just said now. So I'm guilty. Because I'm looking at...
You're guilty.
Like people come from everywhere.
You should go to prison.
To Computer Village. I'm just, like, okay, all right.
We have to put a premium on safety and the Nigerian lives. One day we are going to have disaster that will take us down if care is not taken.
Yeah, but maybe we can reorganize the place. Maybe
we cannot because it was not planned for such. The only way to reorganize it is to bring it down and rebuild it. Yes, sir.
Or to just clear the streets first. Whoever that is selling anything on the streets, of Computer Village, that one can be done first. Maybe we'll do that because the entire place is packed.
The people you will send to clear the streets are going to make money out of it. So what it means is that people will stand on the streets and won't display what it is, and they'll be telling you, "Okay, you want this one? You want this one? I get inside my bag." No, we maybe what we need to do is what the state government I think is trying to do, to take them away from that area entirely. But the state government itself is overwhelmed, mainly due to the.
We have to go now.
Okay.
We want to go now. Sorry, sir. Sorry. He's back at 9, Lagos. Good morning to you.
Learn boss level gameplay on YouTube with MTN YouTube Buffet Bundle. Binge your favorite gameplays till you master every move. Enjoy play along clips with your faves and challenge runs like never before till you become the numero uno of gaming. See more, be more, spend less. Get over 4 hours of YouTube streaming for just 250 Naira or 10 hours for 600 Naira on the MTN YouTube Buffet Bundle. Dial *312*800# to start today and go make a difference.
Guy, how far? You watch that game?
I did. Oh boy, that goal, Hey.
Make I call you back. My time go soon finish. Sorry, I forget I get extra 3 minutes to take talk.
I wonder why you hold a cut call. When na MTN better gist you dey use. Me, I still dey enjoy my free 2,100 airtime on top my new MTN SIM.
Yes, so get 3 minutes extra on MTN Better Gist. Text BG to 312 to collect your own awoof.
This
This is where it all connects, all in one place.
Federal government says it is winning the war on terrorism.
Our president is there. This promise will never come to pass.
That he feels somewhat insecure just by the measure of his money.
Most of us don't even know the nooks and crannies of Nigeria. If everybody die, which voice is going to speak?
Yes, and Weekday is one of the major actors in the demise of the PDP.
Getting judge case in Nigerian court is not possible.
The news conversation waiting for you.
The oil company that's meant to be making Nigerian money, they have debt 30 trillion.
Even if they are being paid to just come and see what I don't know.
Over social media in the last few months, there's been talks about demarketing Nigeria.
Yeah, we are born in a country where they give power to some human beings. The problem is those people that call themselves Nigerian government.
Now, I may not agree with him that they have normalized the killing. I think that they've become numb.
Join in right here.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
It's 8 o'clock. The news update on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. My name is Israel Umor, and this is the news update. In the news this hour, the NDLEA says it has arrested over 77,000 drug offenders and seized more than 14 million kilograms of illicit drugs in 5 years. NDLEA Chairman Brigadier General Mohammed Marwa called on officers to intensify the fight against drug cartels. He thanked President Bola Tinubu for his support and urged stronger partnerships to protect Nigerian youths. Moving on to another news, indigenous contractors say they will continue protests until government pays alleged debts of 4.7 trillion naira. The group protested at the Ministry of Finance on Monday. Their president, Jackson Ifeanyi, says many members are losing properties due to unpaid contracts. And the trial of Adeni Kayode, the driver involved in the crash that killed Anthony Joshua's trainer, Lateef Ayodele, and coach Sina Gami, has been adjourned to February 25, 2026. The court granted the adjournment following a request by the prosecution to duplicate the case file and seek advice from the Attorney General. Kayode is facing 4 charges, including dangerous driving, causing death, and driving without a valid license. The crash happened on the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway and was linked to excessive speed and wrongful overtaking. And finally in the news, the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, says its demands go beyond staff welfare. ASU maintains that its requests are aimed at improving Nigeria's tertiary education system. The union's coordinator in Owerri, Professor Dennis Aribodor, says ASU's struggle has always focused on education quality. On whether government will keep its promises, Aribodor said ASU is working with the implementation deadline and will respond if necessary. And that's all on the news at this hour on your number one station for news, sports, and talk. My name is Israel Umor. Morning Crossfire with Kofi Battles continues.
Is where it all connects, all in one place.
Federal government says it is winning the war on terrorism.
Our president is there. This promise will never come to pass.
That he feels somewhat insecure just by the measure of his money.
Most of us don't even know the nooks and crannies of Nigeria. If everybody die, which voice is going to speak?
Yes, and Weekday is one of the major actors in the demise of the PDP.
Getting judge case in Nigerian court is not possible.
The news, conversation, information, and more. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Lagos, are you ready to be heard?
Yeah, good morning, Kofi Battles. Hello, good morning, Kofi Battles. Good morning, Mr. Kofi. Hello, Mr. Kofi Battles. I'm morning good to all our callers and listeners.
It's your voice that drives the conversation on the Morning Crossfire.
Weekdays, 5 a.m. to 9 a.m.
Your opinions, your stories, your take on the hot topics shaping our city and nation. We want to hear from you.
The president is aware that we have a security problem here. I don't know which area